Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. I have finally hit 500 subscribers today, and I just want to make this video to say thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you for your comments, your likes, your encouraging words. It means so much to me. It's just been a dream of mine to do this channel, and so I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying the videos and the content, and you're making suggestions, and it just really helps me to just keep going, and just knowing that God is over this and is in control. And I'm just really excited. To celebrate hitting 500 subscribers, I am doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away this book that I wrote a few years ago. The name of the book is Peace, Passion, and Purpose, Making Your Life Lessons Your Blessings. And this book is just full of wisdom and knowledge, and it also basically tells my life story on all the things that I've been through and how I overcame a lot of things that were really hard for me in my life. And so this helps you to understand my journey and how I am now able to talk about finding peace, passion, and purpose, because I didn't always have that. And so what prompted this book was my diagnosis of breast cancer in 2017, plus a whole lot of other things that happened to me. And so it prompted me to write this book because I wanted to share my story to help other people to understand that your trials are for your benefit. They're not meant to tear you down. They're really to help you to grow. I want to share with you just a little excerpt from my book, because I really feel like this book will bless your life. It will bless you and encourage you if you're going through things. And so I want to just read a little excerpt from chapter 8. It was a typical Sunday morning, September 17, 2017, but that particular morning something was different. Something was off. I was tired. I was tired of pretending that I was okay. I was tired of fighting trial after trial. I was tired of being the strong wife, mother, daughter, and sister. I was tired of being optimistic. I was tired of forcing a smile that wasn't there. Plain and simple, I was sick and tired. In an effort to get ready for church, I wandered lifelessly into the bathroom to get dressed. Mark was his usual chipper, talkative self, but even he could tell that something was wrong with me. It took everything in me to force responses to his questions and comments out of my mouth. My spirit was at an all-time low. So much so that I considered skipping church, but Mark insisted that we go. An hour later, I walked aimlessly into church and forced a smile to onlookers as we took our seats. My body was there, but my mind was anything but. I couldn't even fake it anymore. My spirit wouldn't let me clap or pray or even force out an amen during the sermon. When church was over, I didn't stop to fellowship, but instead made my way to the car and plopped down in the seat, relieved that it was over. When we got home, my legs felt weak as if I walked into our home. When we got home, my legs felt weak as I walked into our home. As soon as I made it to the bedroom, I laid across the bed in my full church garb. Now Mark knew something was wrong, because my clothes were usually the first things that came off whenever I got home from church or anywhere. When he asked me if I was okay, I fought back tears and told him I just wanted to rest. After several more minutes of just lying there, I got up, changed into my loungewear, and made my way to the kitchen. Every step I took felt like I had a ton of bricks on each leg. I leaned over and grabbed a pot from the lower cabinet, gripping the counter hard as to not lose my balance. Upon opening up the top cabinets to reach for my measuring cup, I suddenly stopped, rested both hands on the granite countertop below me, and dropped my head in despair. I didn't understand what was wrong with me. It was like no other feeling I had experienced. The weight was getting heavier and heavier. Tears began to well up in my eyes. At that moment, Sydney walked into the kitchen and said, "Mama, what's wrong?" Without hesitation, I turned my face and replied, "Nothing, baby." I didn't want her to see me crying. Once she had disappeared back into her room, I started to pace back and forth in the kitchen. I needed something, but I didn't know what. I couldn't hold it in any longer. The last 6 months of my life had been a living hell. Despite the show of optimism, faith, and hope I tried to put on for those around me. In that moment, I felt myself being broken all the way to the point where I could no longer function, and I knew I had to release all of the pain, hurt, and loss I had bottled up. I felt like I needed a good, loud, dry, heaving cry. I needed to cry not only for the loss of my breast, but for the loss of my friend, the loss of my job, and the loss of my hope as a result of being told I could possibly have stomach cancer. I moved quickly into the garage and got into the driver's seat of my car. I slammed the door and let the darkness of the garage surround me as I prepared to have the cry of my life. Expecting the tears to flow, I gripped the steering wheel and pressed my forehead against it, determined not to let Mark or Sydney hear what was about to come out. I was ready to release all of my tears that my heartache had to offer, but tears never came. In my confusion and frustration, I began to cry out to God. "What do you want from me? I have tried to do everything you ask of me. I have been faithful to your word and believed in you for your blessings. What in the world do you want from me?" The next voice I heard was the voice of God. That's just a little glimpse into one of my lowest points in my life. And the book will tell you all about what happened before and, all the things that I've been through. But this book is going to bless your life. And it's a very short read. And after each chapter, I have included what I call a blessing lesson. So at the end of each chapter, there's just kind of like some wisdom and some like tips on life. And then after that is like a thought-provoking question. So there are questions here and then where you can take notes. So this is also a good book to have as a book study because after each chapter you can reflect and make notes and kind of think about your own life and things that you can improve in your own life. So yes, I'm excited to give this to 5 of my loyal subscribers. I will be giving away 5 of these books to my subscribers. It will be the first 5 who meet the criteria. The criteria to get this book for free is in the description below. The first 5 people who follow all of those steps, you will be getting a copy of this for free. Thank you guys again. Thank you. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.